All right, everybody, welcome to day 2 of the data onboarding tools, services, platforms, products track. Today, the focus is very much going to be on what the peanut gallery and the tomato gallery was just talking about when it comes to setting up data on Filecoin for successful use cases, specifically thinking about retrievals, access patterns, how data gets used once it's stored on the Filecoin network so that we can construct files in a way that makes the most amount of sense and set up the network for actually delivering some kind of value and use case. Theoretically, we should be having 3 or 4 sessions today, but the official schedule just includes 2. So I'll tell you about the 2, and then I'll tell you my best guess for the surprises that are coming. The 2 sessions that we are explicitly scheduled for is a session on overall a higher level view on Filecoin and content addressing from the famous Adine, who flew in bright and early, fresh, just to give this presentation. So we're very excited to have him here. And then the second is on Compact, which is an interesting idea that was posed by Masi with some thought from Reba, as I understand, last month. And so we're interested in digging into that deeper, specifically into the idea that for majority use cases, Filecoin itself is just a bytes in, bytes out use case. And so we need to be careful about the overhead that we introduce when it comes to storing things and ensuring that we, again, just do the amount that's necessary. As a quick set of reminders, my name's Deep. Don't Slack me. You all just saw my Slack. It's not like I'm going to look at it. Come and find me if you have any questions over the course of the next 2 hours. We'll try to keep it to about 2 hours. The nearest bathroom is, I think, around the left. There's also a shortcut to the left to get up the stairs to the area where breakfast is typically served and there's drinks and snacks. Hopefully this is exciting enough that you don't want to go to the bathroom, in which case we need to have a separate conversation about your priorities. There are outlets that are available in each of the rows. That's not the first row, just way further back than you think. So if you need to plug in your devices, you can. Ideally, we have as many people as possible seated up here, so we can force you to engage in a discussion whether or not you like it. And that always results in good outcomes for recorded YouTube. So I'm excited about that personally. The room today has a lot of variety of representation. We've got people working on different data onboarding tools themselves. We've got SPs and people running storage provider businesses. We've got people that help SPs. We've got people working on the CryptoNet side of the house. We've got storage team just walked in. We've got Will thinking about Saturn and retrievals and things on the Bedrock and Boost side, which are very fundamental to operations for SPs today. And so hopefully the right set of people to engage overall when it comes to thinking about this problem set. So I'm really excited to get started. And in my list of reminders, one of the things that we covered yesterday, I'm just going to bring this slide up again to frame it for today. The goals for this track remain the same. We're here to learn about the tools and services that are being built in the problem space. We're here to align on what we consider the supported pathways for Filecoin data onboarding, which includes data preparation, I think what will be the focus for today. And we're here to align on gaps that need closing in the next 6 to 9 month timeframe. Make this tactical. Think about what we can do together coming off this room and make sure we meaningfully impact where we're headed. And Julian just walked in. Everybody, round of applause. Thank you so much. Really happy to have you here. So with that, the couple of surprises on the books, I think we might get a presentation from Juan. I think he's personally interested in sharing some of his thoughts from early days Filecoin and how data prep was originally set up. And so he should be coming in right now. Everybody say hi, Juan. Hi, Juan. Woo! The Juan, the only. Mr. Juan is walking, which is great. I think the other thing we might do is towards the end, we have a little bit of buffer time baked in the track. I just got a ping that we might have somebody from one of the larger SP operations in East Asia that's interested in sharing some of the things they're working on. And we've explicitly set up this space to be held for a 30-minute buffer where I have a set of guided breakout discussions we could do. My guess is we probably won't get there, or by the time we do, people will want to leave and stop listening to me, which is totally fine. And so we'll do what we can. Any questions before we get officially started?
I have a question what we've done over.
It's the eye of Sauron. Sorry, Reba Sushi. Any legitimate questions? I do not notarize that question.
We still need to do the IAM and Twitter network MPL.
Yes, very good. Thank you so much for bringing that up. I know that some of you, it turned into a meme with the track yesterday where I was forcing everybody to introduce themselves when they were asking a question on the mic. I would request that you continue to do that. This is a recording. A portion of it will be viewed later. Not everybody knows the voices sometimes because people know your Slack handles, but not necessarily what you sound like. And so if you're picking up the mic for the first time in a talk, so you don't have to do this every single time, but for the first time in every talk, I would appreciate if you just say your name. You can just say your first name or whatever you're comfortable saying. And instead of saying your company, maybe just your project or like the thing that you're working on right now most actively. Any other questions? I'm not doing that good of a job. Any other questions? No, okay, we're good to go. All right, we're feeling alive? Feeling good? Ready to go? Caffeinated? Excited?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, let's get started.